Tonight, we're talking about the Agero formula, and if you don't know what that is, it's a structured formula that I personally used to remove over 20,000 negative items in 2020 and 23,000 negative items in 2021. Now, it's really, really simple, but one of my subscribers personally asked for this because they said that they didn't know how to apply it or how to break it down. And so that's exactly what we're doing. And I'm going to show you how to plug in any negative item to this structured formula, okay? So it's really, really simple. AJERO. Action, justifier, element, reason, outcome. Now, that probably doesn't mean anything to you, but if you take a look at this, I have two, well, I started with two. We have one dispute reason and a plug and play. So let's look at our dispute reason. Delete this charge off for inaccuracy because the date last reported shows date, date, and date. That's it. That is literally it. There's no pursuant to this and Congress says that and you're required to and where's my contract and no. All we're doing is putting the action, delete, update, remove this charge off, this account, this bankruptcy, this personal information, this inquiry, whatever it is that we're disputing, because is the justifier, the date last reported, or the element, the missing notice of dispute, the balance, the whatever it is that you're disputing as part of a factual based dispute. So you're talking about the actual element shows a balance, a date, whatever. And this is where where we are actually putting all of our facts, right? So we're taking it directly from the credit report. Now, if you don't know where to get your credit report, head down into the description and you will find my link. It is an affiliate link for Identity IQ. And this is a link that'll allow you to see all three bureaus next to each other. And this is where I get all my client credit report information consistently, okay? So we're looking for inaccuracies, we're looking for violations, and if you want to learn more about how to do that, check out any one of my 500 to 600 videos on how to do factual-based disputes, okay? I promise you, you will find what you're looking for. Now, as far as the actual formula itself, it's really, really simple. We can plug in anything that we want. So if you have charge-offs, you have repossessions, you have a foreclosure that is closed, not started, a bankruptcy, a late payment, you name it, I can plug it into this. And it's going to give me a factual-based structured dispute reason, okay? So remember, everything that we want to use to remove negative items is not in the text at the top of the letter. It's down on the actual dispute reason itself, and we're using a new and relevant dispute reason per each time we send out a letter, okay? So take a look at this formula. We have the action. It is remove, update, or delete this account, inquiry, personal information, address, whatever it is that we're disputing, for inaccuracy or for violation, depending on what you found, because is the justifier, the element, date less active, date less reported, first date of delinquency, missing notice of dispute, so on and so forth, reports, and this is where you're going to plug in your facts, okay? Because we're only dealing with the facts. So this is going to be a date or it's going to be a balance, okay? And you want to take the actual inaccuracy. So why is it inaccurate? So if you have 3 different dates, that's going to be inaccurate. You have 2 different balances, that's going to be inaccurate. You have where one bureau says one thing and the other 2 say something, that's going to be inaccurate. And you want to plug that information right into here. So what I want for you to do is start thinking of how you can use this on your own accounts so that you can write a structured, factual-based dispute. Because it's as simple as AJERO. All right. So if you have negative items on your credit report and you don't want to mess with all of this, you don't want to deal with dates and balances and formulas and having to figure those things out, head over to my740.com. It's really, really simple. There's only 2 things you could do there. Schedule a call with me or send me a message. So if you want to see if I can get you better results than you're getting for yourself, then head over and I will see if I can help. But otherwise, make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so, and click on one of the other videos on my channel. It's really, really simple. All right. So that was it for tonight on the easiest way to understand the Agero formula to remove virtually any negative item that you have on your credit report. Now, a little bit of caveat, if you made it this far, is this going to work 100% of the time? No. 100% of things do not work 100% of the time, and anybody that tells you otherwise is 300% bull honky, okay? And don't want to be demonetized, so yes, I said bull honky, okay? All right, so what does this mean? It means that your negative items are not meant to come off your credit report. Your negative items are meant to stay on there, and that is the reason that they go on your report to begin with, because they're kind of like Yelp reviews, right? You know that when you go to make a review about a company or a person or whatever, you're not going to get your money back, but you want to make it so that other consumers or customers or people just like you know what type of experience that they may get when they go to that person or to that business, right? This is exactly the same thing. The company knows that they're probably not going to get their money back, but they're going to let other potential lenders and data furnishers understand what type of borrower you are. And that is why these things stick. Because remember, we're dealing with the data industry. The bureaus are in the data business. They obtain, maintain, and sell your information. And that means that more data is more money. So they have a conflict of interest when you go to them, who make more money off of your information being inaccurate, and you're like, hey, I need to investigate, blah, blah, blah. So this is why you need a formula that works, and that you're not just sending out these frivolous disputes or disputing online or sending in templates that everybody else has sent before, everyone and their mom. You need something that can be repeated. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. As many times as you possibly need to get your credit where it needs to be. You just have to know how to do it the right way. All right. So anyways, that's it for tonight. If you have questions, comment on this video and let me know, and I will see what I can do about answering it. All right. So I will see you tomorrow, and let's get over to the next video. Go click on it.